on a nobleman who spoke with a Cintrian accent.
What did he look like?
Her description was not helpful. Handsome, well-dressed, with a beard. No distinguishing marks. This could be anyone. But she remembered his female companion very well, as she recognized her. On the Cintrian's arm was Cecilia Bellant.
The singer? I've heard of her. She's said to be gifted, very.
The same. We went to her home immediately. Cecilia was not there, but we questioned her servants. A chambermaid claimed Cecilia is to meet a Cintrian gentleman tonight. She'd invited him to a reception mounted by the Mandragora.
The Mandragora. What's that?
A club, an affiliation of local artists. Painters, sculptors, troubadours and dancers.
Never heard of it.
They exude a mystique, consciously, I think. Behaving like an exclusive cabal. Artistic elites. Every now and again they mount soirees. Only wealthy patrons are invited. All arrive in elaborate masks, then drink and flirt.
Gotta nab the Cintrian. Seems we have to go to that get-together.
You read my mind, Witcher. I shall gather my men, surround the establishment. Not a mouse will squeeze through.
Out of the question. If the Cintrian truly does have men about the city, he will find out and escape once again.
Duchess is right. Need to be careful. Best go there, blend in with the crowd.
Precisely what we shall do.
We, Your Grace.
Geralt and I. In that sort of company, the Witcher could use my help.
Where's the event gonna be held?
The Mandragora always assembles at the same place, a residence in Oatville. It's a very distinguished district. Geralt, you must don appropriate attire. Then meet me in Oatville, in Mountebank Alley.
Be cautious. Guard her Grace closely. Audacious rat, the Cintrian. But we'll get him.
I will. There was a time the knights would simply drive off that sort of rabble. Hey, what's your wish? A dash of wine?
protects, the god serves, the god's man of not iron nerves.
Oh?
Nice tune. Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Oh,
Sorry.
not all bad. Just
Um,
all.
let's...
How do we.
Key is... Ran into...
Right.
Mad tonight.
We were...
You
It can.
That's...
see,
meaning...
sis.
Well,
Red. Or yeah,
got her.
it would be.
Kovir...
Long live our Lady Anna Henrietta. The question. Hey, is that not this cur with the price on his... It's his! Get his!
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
Banquets and wine are rather suited for pleasant.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Ah, welcome back to our northern dandy.
All jests aside,
I'm mo-
Thanks.
Ever your servant, sir.
Snake by the lake.
We return to traditional values and morals. That is
Nice tune.
They call you Gervin.
Oh, the Witcher! The one that Duquesa summoned.
Long live Toussaint!
Late. Now, why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but... Just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. As soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
Madame, Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
Shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Belont.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress, there on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Kaveri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
Your muttering speaks volumes. Good to see you.
Go on, Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. The paintballs, cast them at the canvas.
Some paintballs. Discover your artistic good folk. Yet another soul longing to express its creative side.
Well, you and modern art?
Shh, silence. The artist must focus. Yellow. Why ever yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its pure.
I got it. It's the shooting tire
It's
of these
not a
humans.
landscape.
Drop them in the pail
It's
and
a
grab a
manifestation of the
different
man's soul.
Drop them in the pail and grab a different. Quite the note. Splendid.
Or a deeply internalized fear.
Composition takes shape. Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
True talent paints like the great one.
The great Kwan. He's a dancer.
I used to say the other one. That is brother.
Do you fear taking a bath?
My regards. This painting, it's rather... Do you read poetry? Well, the breakfast
Good to see. Greetings, Watcher.
Yes? How might I assist?
Good health.
Yes?
Come,
How
let's
might
look in
I
the
assist?
alcoves.
It must be some famous idea. Such talent. Exceptional, true. Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame he didn't come.